So we're gonna keep doing Escoffier, not yeah, no, Escoffier and Layla stuff just because I want to. I feel like getting Escoffier to 90 will be very useful. And then getting Layla up the stuff at least to get to 90 because I still haven't farmed anything would be also useful. I don't know if I can take them up there because crystals are going to be a problem. I can only make 2 of the big ones and I need to make more of the smaller ones. So yeah, crystals are probably going to be a bit of a struggle, but hopefully we get more through the farming for the boss materials. So Escoffier only needs 9 more, so we might be able to do that today. Obviously depending on our luck, and Layla needs 20 more, so that'll probably happen Wednesday and Thursday, because Tuesday is talent materials for both of them. And I think the way we're gonna do it is like I did last time, where I do one of them on Tuesday and then the other one on Friday. Let's see. You might be wondering if you regularly watch the videos that I upload, where the Monday video is this week, and I just completely forgot about it. Like I've been playing, so I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which has been so good, and I started playing it 6 days ago. 6 days ago, so basically a week, and I already have 44 hours in it. So a lot of my time outside of Genshin has been that game, and I just over the weekend I just completely forgot about Genshin. So ended up having to skip one, but oops. It shouldn't be too bad. I was just planning on doing Abyss so we can just move Abyss forward. I think maybe Abyss Wednesday, although obviously this doesn't matter because you're not going to see this until after it. But I think Wednesdays might be both the new tabletop war games event and Abyss, just because I want to check out the new event. Or I think it'd be fun to do both, so maybe we'll do both.
Strike a cup, a dash of frosting. A burst of sleep. Not now. Oh, learn to command.
Let the mighty be humble.
I don't know. Anyway, KCD2 has been amazing. Like I said, it's probably one of my favorite games of all time now, maybe even #1. I don't know. Like my #1 favorite game of all time is Elden Ring. So I don't know if KCD2 beats Elden Ring. I don't know. I haven't finished KCD2 yet, so I don't know. But it's been so good. I'm really liking it. Are we done yet? One more. Okay. I've been really liking it though. So I still have one more resin. So let's go fight Layla's boss one time. But like, it's so good. If you have any interest at all in Kingdom Come Deliverance, play the first game, because the first game is cheaper. Like it is like $15 when I got it on sale for like $15, and that was like the big awesome edition that came with all the DLC, as compared to when I got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which was also on sale, and I got the gold edition, which comes with which comes with the expansion pass, which I think is the first 2 future DLC and something else. Like you get early access to the new DLC as they come out. I think the first 2 or so, and then you get some extra goodies. I got that for $70. So definitely play the first game first. I will say, if you are in any interest at all and you find yourself struggling, don't be afraid to look up a guide. That's what it took me to really start loving the game, was to use a guide to set myself up for success in the beginning portion of the game, so that I could then have an easier time enjoying the rest of the game. And then as I learned, I didn't need to rely on a guide anymore, right? Like KCD2, I haven't touched a guide. I've touched a couple like story or like quest related things, because I just didn't know what the heck was going on. But I just, like the other day I was doing a quest where you had to go visit some guy's dead friend's grave, right? Because he hadn't been there in a while and he wanted you to pray for him or whatever. So I went there, and I realized when I got there, I had the option to dig the grave up, and I was really curious what was in it. So I just searched up what was in it, and yeah, that's the extent of what I've used guides for. So it's been really good. I'm loving that I don't have to use a guide. Ooh, Layla for sure. I've been loving that I don't have to I didn't have to use a guide to set myself up for success in the second game like I did in the first game, because I understand how to play, how the first game works enough that I can play the second game. And both of these games have hardcore mode, which is just a little, you know, it's hard. It's harder. You don't get
Add
any
Astral
really any
Edit.
UI elements or whatever.
Thank you for
So, you know, I might do that
Add Astral.
afterwards. I would like to do it in both games, but I think I'm going to do it in the second one first, just because I prefer the second game. So I also just haven't really been interested in playing this game, Genshin Impact, very much. I don't really know why. I think it's because I've been so into a different game that playing this game has been kind of uninteresting. That's typically what happens. I still haven't done the Archon quest. Still haven't finished the Whirling Waltz overarching story. I just haven't really wanted to sit down for multiple hours and go through this game when I could sit down for multiple hours and go through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you know. um I I definitely have, like, when I get addicted to a game, I get addicted to a game. Like when Tears of the Kingdom came out, the sequel to Breath of the Wild, of course. If you didn't know that, how when that game came out, I played that game for around 11 hours every day until I beat it. So yeah, I kind of love video games, and that was obviously when I had the time to do that. But I obviously I like to play games for a long amount of time. It's very fun, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is something I'm giving that treatment.
a little removed.
So that means I don't play this game as much.
Settle down.
But it also is the fact that this game just doesn't particularly have anything new recently. You know,
Silence.
like there's no new, like, I don't know, new region or whatever. So I don't particularly care. That is something that keeps me around a lot, is new regions, especially. I love new regions. Regions are one of the things that keep me going in this game, because I just like exploring. If you couldn't tell, exploration is one of my favorite things in this game. So not having new regions to explore definitely puts a damper on my interest to play the game. You know, I'm hoping I can get back into this game more, because, you know, I really like this game. You know, like Raiden would be a good option for me, I'm pretty sure.
First, the flavor.
But like,
The night
it's
is
not that
bright.
big of a deal.
Stars, shine for me.
And then Kenichi I already have, so I don't need Kenichi. Or one Kenichi, because I already have Kenichi, so I don't have to worry about that. So this is the second half of this patch is just kind of whatever, you know. And I think it's fine that I skipped a day. I was thinking about it anyway. I just wanted to, you know, chill out for like a day, just skip an upload, just to, you know, chill out. You know, I don't know how the hell people do daily uploads, man. I really don't. I would not have that in me. Like, I do 3 uploads a week, and I still feel like I do a lot, even though I don't actually put a lot of effort into mine. Final one. I don't know. I've definitely been getting into the Reputation groove recently. I usually don't really enjoy Reputation, but I've been getting into the Reputation groove. Scofier, shut up.
Lotus fish soup.
I've definitely been getting into the Reputation groove. I think it's because we're getting so close to finishing Fontaine, which I finally, that it definitely helps. We're getting so close to finishing Fontaine, and then we move on to Natlan. I hope to catch up before the next nation comes out. I think it's probably possible, just because I think Natlan will go by faster, even though Natlan's wings aren't the final reward for a reputation. I want to get everything, and I think I'm gonna go in order of the way this should be next week. 23, yeah, this should be next week. Next week we're done with level 8. We'll get to level 9, but I want to do Natlan in the order that the tribes release. So I think it's going to be Children of Echoes, Scions, People of the Spring. All right, do you go? No, you go to People of the Springs first. So I think it'll be Children of Echoes, People of the Spring, Signs of the Canopy, and then Nightwind, Fire Feather Clan and Collective of Plenty last. I think that's gonna be the way I do it. I don't know. I like to do things in release order. That's just how I am. Obviously, I want to get the max rewards from this. I know that that's what I want to do. Here, you get level 4, but you also need to get to. You need the max 5 of them. So, you know, this will be done before we get to the Collective of Plenty. But then I also want to get the Collective of Plenty done. You know, realistically, these should be pretty easy because supply notices you can literally just turn these in here, which is way faster. And I think you just need like less overall, so that it should be fine. Oh, frame drop. But yeah. Anyway, that's Monday. Okay, it's Tuesday. We're starting in here because I forgot to do this yesterday. My teapot is full of the things. I am very close to getting a couple things out. I think I'm just gonna not bother switching these guys until the rest of them are, or at least most of them are up, because that's a lot of work now. I feel like doing it. So, I don't know if I've shown my teapot off in a while. It hasn't really changed. This is just kind of the vibe. I don't know. I just kind of plopped everything down in the middle here. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, onwards to Sumeru. Actually, we're moving on to Layla boss, which we need like most of them. I think about 15, 16, 17 maybe. So we need 17. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing this. Of course, I do plan on recording for the Wednesday video later today. So I actually remembered to record a freaking video. Oh my god, Layla doesn't have wings. The most important thing ever. I guess those. Maybe, I mean, Fontaine when we get them 100%, but I think for now, if I have PlayStation wings, I think those could also work, but I don't have the PlayStation wings. I think we'll just go with this for now. I've of course been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I played basically all night. And yeah, it's been still really good. Oh, I finally had to verify my age in this video game, the Impact of Genshin, which isn't a problem. But it's still, you know, I live in the US, so I had to do it. I don't particularly have a problem with it, but God, I really like this team. I do want to actually build Xingqiu because I think doing there's one team I actually really want to do, and I think I would like to do infused hydro, but I don't know who infuses hydro. Like, I don't know who gives a hydro infusion. So, I saw I was browsing the Genshin Reddit the other day, and I saw somebody's team. Like, it was an AR31 player, I believe, which is like chunk. Let's go. Which is like that's still really early in the game, so no, like, it's not a problem. But they were running. They were running Hazo, Aoife, Amber, and Animo Traveler, and they asked, is this a good team or is this like a normal style team for AR31? And it's like, at AR31, anything can be fine, but it's like it was just weird because they had 3 Animo characters who they had basically all 4 characters in some way, shape, or form want to stay on field, right? Animo Traveler, like, doesn't need to be. You could just spam bursts with Animo Traveler, I suppose. Like, that would work. But like, he kind of wants to be on field to make the most out of his E. And then Amber wants to be on field so you can more naturally apply pyro, unless you can build crazy ton of ER on her to get build a ton of ER on her to get a burst back, because then she can be off field pyro. But then you get Zhongling for free, so I don't know that. I don't understand that. You know, if they want to do this same team, replace Hazo or Aoife, whoever you dislike most, with Zhongling, and then you could do some pyro swirling shenanigans where you have Traveler, Animo Traveler as like a burst support Animo Traveler, so you just spam his burst whenever it's ready, and then you're on field with Aoife, who can provide the healing and everything. I don't know, the team was just really weird. and it's like just put juggling on there. The problem is, you know, Hazo, Aoife, and Animo, and like all four characters, like I said, kind of want to be on field at least a little bit. Like Hazo, I think, is more of a driver. Like he's just the guy you stick on field with people like Chong Yun or Xing Shou, who can so that they can just be on field to activate things. And then Aoife wants to be on field to get any freaking use out of him. And then Amber wants to be on field, and they specifically said they were charge attacking with Amber. It's just something funny I saw. I love seeing those videos, especially now that I know a little bit about how to play the video game. You know, I would if I ever posted to Reddit ever in my life, I definitely would have probably made something like that, but I don't. I asked the people who watch these videos about their advice, so yeah. So I don't know if Skirk is gonna happen. Like realistically, cryo DPS Skirk would be fun, but I think I would have to spend for her if I wanted her, and I think the thing I'm going to do is wait until she actually is out to see if she's good, because I apparently, from what I've heard, is that she can get similar results as Varessa, but you need to have like a hyper specific team and like incredibly optimized. And obviously I don't know if that's true or not. It's basically all speculation still at this point. The drip marketing has started, like that was happening last week, but you know, so I don't know, we'll see. I want a cryo DPS, but if I had to choose one, I'd choose Risley. I think I like Risley. You know, so yesterday I realized after recording this that I had actually farmed the wrong thing yesterday. I was meant to farm the Scope talent things, but we farmed boss stuff instead. So that was a mistake. Yeah. So I think we're gonna finish Layla out because we just need 5 more, and then I think we'll do Eon-san because Eon-san still needs 11 of hers. And I realized yesterday I was doing some general upgrades. If you didn't watch the video that went out Wednesday, I talked about some general upgrades, and those were I swapped a Escoffier artifact around just because she didn't need so much crit rate, so I gave her this one, which is an attack circlet. I think it's just it works. She doesn't need crazy amounts of crit rate, so now she has more crit damage and around the same crit rate. So it's not that bad. Talents are these. I didn't really do anything. These talents, her talents are like that. She's level 80 because I took her up there. I didn't mess with her artifacts because they're not very good. I did actually upgrade some Farina stuff. I took both her talents to 9, and then I also took Nouvelette's normal attack to 9. So very cool. And then I was looking. I should totally like upgrade these people, the Varessa team, all of them to 90, because I'm pretty damn close. Like I can't really make these very well. Like I don't have a lot of electro crystals, but the pyro crystals I can make 19 of the large ones. So I think we'll be good. So I think we should upgrade, you know, Mavwika, Chevreuse, and then, you know, Eon-san and Varessa. But I need more Eon-san boss materials, so we'll do that after we get Layla. So speaking of Layla, we're gonna go get Layla right now. I only need 2. I need at most 3 fights if I get 2 drops and then 2 drops. But if I get a single 3 drop, if I get a 3 drop in the first 2, then we'll be done immediately and save more resin. So I actually played this game some last night. I would have played more, but you know, the video was uploading, so I had 300 ping, so it was kind of hard to play. But I was playing this. I gathered Layla flowers, and yeah, that's what I did. Okay, let's hope for 3 drops. There we go. Okay, give me 3. Give me 3, please. I need it. No. Okay, I need 3 on the next one. We need 3 on the next one. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. Yes. Ooh, crit damage with crit rate. We win these. I'm pretty sure that's enough Layla things. Yep. All right, let's go fight Yansan's boss a little bit, because I need to fight Beyonce's boss. I did fight this boss in the Abyss, but it should be easier outside of the Abyss. I am gonna keep using Novelite just because I want to, but this boss in the Abyss sucks. I almost 3-starred the thing too. Oh man, that was so annoying.
Let the world collide! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! My guiding stars! Oh, mine to
Let the mighty be humble.
There we go.
Settle down.
shower me with... Not now. Stars, shine for me.
There we go. Perfect. 3, that's not bad. Now we just need to do it again. There we go. Now I have 15 of these, 5 more, but that's impossible today. But we can at least get only need to do 1 run tomorrow. So all right, final 1 and 2. So we just need 3 more tomorrow. Ooh, let's go. Yeah, I have like no wind ones, danger damage bonus too. I have like no animo crystals, so that's actually huge. Okay, back to Fontaine. That's pretty much it. I do want to do some upgrades. I think I'm going to at least ascend Malvika and Chevreuse, and then I want to convert and ascend Varessa and Yansan, although you can't do a Yansan yet. So I want to convert and ascend Varessa, and then we can ascend Yansan later. I do want, I hope they give us the ability to transmute boss drops, especially if you have to, like, if they're not going to give us the ability to farm the crystals themselves, and we're going to have to farm boss drops, then giving us the ability to transmute boss drops from one to another would be crazy, because you could just choose whatever boss, whatever like crystal you need to farm. You can choose a boss that drops that crystal, and then you don't have to be afraid of having 8 like million of their drops and completely wasting all that resin for characters you already have leveled, or like you don't need that many drops. So they really need to
Add Astra.
give us the ability to convert boss drops. It'd go really crazy. So let's see. I could technically ascend Escoffier too. I would have to just make these, and I can't make any. I can now ascend her as well. Actually, no, I can't. I can't ascend her 'cause I only have those. So yeah, I could technically ascend Escoffier. Nouvelle and Farina are already up there, but I want to do Malvika and Chevreuse first, because it's their crystals, right? And I need 12 of those. Oh, I need to make, that sucks. I need those for Escoffier. Like, I guess I could do it. I need those for Escoffier though. Do I want to do her? Do I want to? I think I might not do Chevreuse yet, because I need these for Escoffier, and I'd rather use Escoffier first. And I don't know if Chevreuse needs to be ascended. Probably, but I don't want to. So I definitely want to make 6 of these. Oh, hold on. Let me just craft like all these up. I don't think I have anybody who does this. No. 52. All right, I need 6 of these. How many do I own? I own 1, so actually I need 5. All right, now I should be able to ascend Malvika. Malvika's ascended, and we'll take her to I'll take her to 81. You know, just to show that she is. I don't know if I want to take them all up there yet. And then we could do Varessa. Let's see, Eonson. Oh, Eonson needed. I can make a bunch. That's fine. The problem is these. I need to farm these for Escoffier and Chevreuse. It's funny that the 2 Chevy type characters need the same drops. I'd rather take Escoffier up there, but I want to take Varessa up. I need 6 purple crystals. I'm gonna make as many as I can, obviously. This shouldn't be too much of a big deal. I don't really plan on building any new characters yet. I can make 5 of these. And then if I just convert 1, there you go. Now we have 6 of those, so I can ascend Varessa. 2. Marissa gets ascended. Perfect. I could probably level all these characters as well, like all of them to 90, but I don't particularly need to right now. And then I want to do a Escoffier. I want to get a Escoffier up there. So I need to make the... I definitely want to do Escoffier before Chevreuse, just because I'm using Escoffier more right now. So I do think I want to do both, obviously. But first, any else? So let's do her. We need to make all the gears, and then I need 6... I need 6 crystals. So if I just make 6 of these, and then I can convert them into these. There we go. And then if I go to Escoffier and do this. There we go. Now we should be good. This means I'm running out of crystals, but that's fine. You know, I'm actually going to max level her. I'm gonna level 90 Escoffier. I want to level 90 her, so we'll do that. Okay, well, there's level 90 Escoffier. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Malvika and Varessa have been ascended. I do think Chevreuse is the only other one that I would really want to, but I can't make these, and I can craft those. So that's fine. And then Eonson is going to be a bit of a problem because, like, I'm running out of crystals. So once again, the crystal situation is not good, but I can't do it right now anyway. And then obviously I want to do Layla at some point too, but I can't do her yet. Like, if I wanted to level her to 90, how many of these would this take? I'm actually curious. 400, 500, 600, 645. No, sure. And then we can do Malvik as well, I guess. I mean, she's going to use all these. Hang on, another 139. We're probably going to need to be farming books soon again. But Malvika and Varessa are also level 90 now. What are their weapons at? Only 80. Yeah. I should probably get onto weapon farming in general. But that's whatever. Okay, well, actually some large improvements. You know, 2 level 90 characters, 3 level 90 characters in one go. And then I want to take Chevreuse and Eonson up there eventually. I do think Chevreuse might be the next one, or it could be Eonson. I mean, Eonson already has everything but the boss drops. Like, I can craft those. And Chevreuse, I would have to farm these. But these aren't that hard to farm, so I don't know yet. But I want to do both of them eventually too. But 2 level 90 characters, or 3 level 90 characters. So that's very cool. Yeah, I don't know how big of a difference that's going to make in terms of like Abyss runs or whatever, but they are higher damage now. And then I do need to do this, but I don't have these. Oh, I can make a lot of those. But I don't have these. No. But I don't have those anyway. Yeah. Okay. So that's not too bad. Okay, it's Thursday now. I have not slept in between recording the last segment and this one. Well, we don't talk about that. So it is noon just about now. I only have 142 resin, and that's because I did the calculations to see how long it would take me to get to 160, which is the next 40 threshold, and that'd take another 5 hours, and I'm not waiting that long. So I'm just gonna do it now and, you know, deal with not having a bunch of resin. I don't even know why I came over here. I don't need to be over here. So first things first, we're going to fight Eonson's boss, because if I get lucky and get 3 drops, then I have 2 more resin to spend. If I don't get lucky, my name has failed me, I suppose. So we're just gonna do this because, oh, one thing, 90 Chevy, I meant to record it. I literally, while I was gathering the resources, because I had to farm some of these in order to, you know, in order to level her, I need to farm some of these. And as I was gathering them, I was like, you need to make sure to record the leveling. And then I didn't do it, and it's stupid. But I finally got her over 40,000 HP, so her buff actually does things. It's actually the max buff that you can get. So finally got her up there. So she's done. And if you saw, I think I showed this off Scuffy is up there, and these two are also 90 as well. So it's coming together. Big changes recently.
My guiding stars. Don't be scared.
Silence. The tides beckon.
All right, we're hoping to get 3 drops. I mean, obviously we hope to get 3 drops every time, but there we go. Come on, I know you want to. Yes. Oh, I love gambling. Okay, on to I guess we'll just go Stadium of Flame. It's easier. So yesterday after recording weekly recap, I sat down to do some abyss attempts to, you know, try to get abyss runs done, and you can see I still haven't gotten very far. I spent an hour and a half just going through floor 12 chamber 1 is all I was doing. I was doing floor 12 chamber 1 attempts. I have no crystal flies. Oh, what the fuck? I was just doing floor 12 chamber 1 attempts, and I could not do it. Like I was barely losing every single time. I would lose by like 2 seconds, 1 second, something like that, because the lava dragon is such a son of a bitch. He will not stop. Every single time he does some shit, and I barely miss out on killing him, and it sucks. It's so annoying. But attempts are still going to be happening. We still have 20 days until this abyss is over. I did not need to do it, you know, so I'm not at all worried
Be sanctified.
about, you know, running out of time for attempts, but I do think getting gradual upgrades is going to make the biggest difference. So, you know, I think we're going to focus on, although I will say I don't think gradual upgrades means books or anything like that. I don't really need to level anybody but Yansan, so I probably need to do some books, but I think talents and artifacts are going to be more of a main focus for the foreseeable future, because I think artifacts are probably going to be one of the biggest ways to increase, you know, or to increase damage output and performance of characters. So I'm probably going to focus on that for a while. I do think talents definitely need to happen, but I think they're less important overall because you can get them to a pretty solid spot, you know, if you go 8 at least, or 6 if you're scraping for materials. So, and not everybody has talents that need to be leveled. So, man, it's the entire wrong set that I don't really need. Usually looking for golden troop, but this is also just a good way to get strong box material and stuff to just farm this domain. Like, anybody can use Martial Stays Hunter if you run them with Farina, and I happen to have Farina, so I've been doing a little bit of thinking, and I think that the smartest decision for the next character to pull would be to just save for Sitlali. I don't think Skirk is going to be that amazing of a character that I want to pull for her, scrape around to try to gather as many. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't use Goodness Present. I was like, only one. I don't think Skirk is going to be good enough for me to scrape around for Prima Gems and everywhere I can find them. I think it'd be more beneficial for me to just save for Sitlali. I think Sitlali would make a bigger difference than Skirk. Like, at the end of the day, Skirk is another DPS, right? And I want a cryo DPS, but I don't think Skirk is the one. It's kind of upsetting, but it's whatever. I think Sitlali in the future is going to be more of a useful character to have. I think she's going to be more applicable. How much longer do we have on it? An hour. I don't care. I think Sitlali is going to be more useful in more places than Skirk would be. So I think right now plan is safe for Sitlali unless somebody extremely busted comes out. Like if somebody who changes the game like Farina did when Farina released. Like if somebody like Farina comes out, then I'd have to pull for that character. I mean, Farina is still one of the best characters in the video game. So if another character like Farina that's as good as Farina came out, you would have to pull for them. or unless a character that I think is really cool, like a new release character, because none of the other characters I want Sitlali out of it, all the characters that are already out. So unless a new character that's cooler than Sitlali releases, I don't think I really care. So I think we're just gonna save for Sitlali nowadays. If you're curious about Primo Gems, it's 3,300. It is 210 pulls right now. Yeah, we've got half a week until the banners reset. I have freaking 21 of these because I have a ton of shit in them. But yes, so I think that's pulling plans at the very least, at least saving plans. I think Sitlali is going to be better. I think literally on this team, Sitlali would replace Layla because I could slap scroll on her to buff Hydra damage more. And then obviously melt stuff is really useful for Sitlali. I really want to do Melt Gaming. I think is probably a team I want to build in the future. I think Melt Gaming would be very fun. Could always do Melt Malvika. Not happening. I refuse. I don't think that'd be very fun. I think it'd be really good, but I don't think I would have fun playing that. So I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun actually, like recording recently, especially. I don't know. It's just been fun. I think taking the Monday off, like not uploading on Monday, was actually quite nice, you know, to not have to worry about it, because yeah, especially when I just am distracted by other things, not having to worry about recording and everything. Like I do have to edit later today, but if I really want to, I don't necessarily need to. So can always edit Friday. The video can always go up later, right? Anyway, I think that's where I'm gonna leave this. I stop rambling. I will see you Friday. Okay, we're starting this in a weird position because I forgot to gather any crystal flies the last time when I logged on earlier. So I need a couple to be able to do today's things. Plan on doing, I need talent materials and weekly boss things. So I think I'm actually going to finally purchase the, you know, the thing from your teapot, the resin thing from your teapot, because I need that'd be useful. Oh, I missed. So we're gonna do that. I just need more crystal flies to, you know, in this resin. I forgot to get them earlier. I logged on earlier when I had like 90 resin or something, and I meant to grab them then, but I forgot because I did the event, the rest of the tabletop event. I did the rest of it, and I then got distracted by it because it didn't take too long, but it took like longer than I would have liked. The PvP side was not very fun. I think I won a whopping one time, but I'm also not an RTS player, so or like a, you know, a strategy type player. I just played it for the points and I don't care anymore. Ow. All right, that's probably good enough. Okay, we need to do Natland boss, of course. I think I'm gonna try fighting this with. See, I could say I'm gonna try fighting this with this team, but I don't know if this new roulette team will be very good. I could try, but Varessa is trying and true, so I think we're gonna stick to Varessa. Because Varessa, it does good, so I don't want to risk it. I can try it myself later and see how good we are, but right now I want to, you know, do this. This team is guaranteed to be good. There we go. Yep.
Justice o'clock. Stronger.
You are loyal to the wrong master.
There we go. I probably wasted that, but it's fine.
Controlled breathing. Let's wrap from the sky. Drop your weapons. Hut. Hit. Hero incoming. Yeah. Hut. Hero incoming. Yeah.
Rev the engines!
Light it up. Final warning. Hands where I can stick. On my mark.
Light of the blazing sun!
Run away. All right, we're good.
Justice will prevent. Start the clock. Try and stop me.
Charge! It's justice o'clock!
There we go. My week is almost dead, and I didn't want to risk her dying.
You asked for it on my
Pyroclastic
I kind of need my week on this team because she's all the off-field pyro there is.
headbutt! Hero incoming! Join me!
I'm in the floor. What was that? That was bullshit. I was literally inside of the floor. That's not fair.
I can release you from your suffering! Step aside! Let's
wrath from the sky.
There we go. Perfect. Ugh. I was literally inside the floor. That was so stupid. Okay. Oh, and we got the one that I needed. Although only one of them. And nothing else really. Was it attack percent? Eh. Who else? I don't know who else we need for weekly boss materials. Because we need that for Malvika and her. What does Chevreuse need? I don't think we really need Chevreuse talents. She takes the Narwhal. She takes the Pyro Dragon. Scofier takes obviously the Pyro Dragon. Farina takes the Whale, but I don't particularly need Farina talents at the moment. He takes a Pep. And then Layla takes Layla takes that guy. I guess we can do the Whale. We'll do the Whale, and then we'll also do Wanderer, whatever his name is. I always forget what his name is. I don't know what his boss title is. All I know is he's the Wanderer, or the it starts with a B, right? I don't remember. They'll do the Whale because why not? And then we'll also do the, fake god or whatever he's called. I haven't fought that guy in a long time, so that'll be interesting. Oh.
shower me with... The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Bow your head.
A little amuse-bouche.
There we go. Get some attacks in there. I don't know. This fight is always kind of meh
Let my name echo in song.
in terms of like actual fight.
Settle down.
Just because like it's fine, but he just doesn't stay around to attack enough, and it's kind
On
of
the loose.
not fun. So it's not fun to fight an enemy who will just run away from it. No.
Bow your head.
There we go. Luckily, we should just be able to kind of nuke the other guy because I've been doing really well against the night fight down here.
A dash of frost. My guiding stars. Stars, shine.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Shower me with praise.
There we go.
Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Don't be scared. Time to shine.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Brown.
A little amuse. The night is cold.
You should die. There we go. Perfect. All right, this, and then we'll go fight that guy. Ooh, 2 drops again. Still no chunks or gems, if that's what they're called. Kind of sucks, but I sure hope that Sitlali doesn't take the fucking pyro dragon. I will be kind of upset if Sitlali takes the pyro dragon, just because like the pyro dragon is not a fun thing to fight.
Let it be known.
Everlasting Lord of Arcane Wisdom,
Divinity is mine.
Shoki no Kami the prodigal.
A dash of frost. Not now. Oh,
Sure.
strike a pose. Let my name echoes.
The tides beckon.
Oh wow, this is so hard. Hey. Oh, sick ass cutscene. Like, why is the voice so much louder than all the other sound effects? The voices are so much louder than the other sound effects for some reason. It's I don't think they're, I think they might be a little louder in settings, but that shouldn't change that much. This is just pick up the thing, right?
I am the all-knowing God.
Wow. Ow. Okay.
At first, the
Gonna heal.
Burn to oblivion.
What is this? I don't know what that thing is. I literally don't know what that is. Ow. Okay. That was a attack.
Reality is pain.
There we go. Hey. Leave me alone.
Burn to oblivion.
Oh, you can use. Got it. You use the opposite element to do it.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Yoo-hoo! Off to the freezer. The night is cold. Stars, shine for me.
Settle down.
Bang. I honestly wasn't sure if that was going to I mean, hello? There you go. Dude, hello? I pressed the button.
A dash of frosting. The pinnacle of my guiding stars. Oh, strike a pose. Time to shine.
Be sanctified.
All right, we should win this. Just kind of thought. All right, give me what I need. Yay, 2 of the ones I need and a dream solving. That's pretty good. All right, on to talent materials for Escoffier because I don't want to do Layla's because I'm lazy. So why is the crafting table so far away from the spawn point, man? All right, on to Escoffier. I need money, man. This is just like such an unfortunate series of events because I don't want to waste time farming like money or books or anything. But I kind of need to in order to be able to, you know, have characters leveled and everything. But like I want to spend time on like artifacts or talents or something so I can level, you know, I can try to attempt the abyss consistently.
Shower me with praise.
But I just can't because I need books and everything and money. Like
The tides beckon.
there we go. All right, easy. I believe we have 4. Yeah, we have 4. I know it's just unfortunate. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. I haven't thought about it because I need to do. I want to do. I want to do artifacts, but I also want to do. But I also want to do. I also need to do money and stuff like that. So I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
A burst of flavor. A little mood boost.
There we go. So I don't know. Next week is gonna be weird. And don't get me wrong, I still have like 30, a little under 30 days to do the abyss. So it's not like a long. It's not like I have a short amount of time, but I do have limited time, you know. And it's just everything in this game takes so much more to do. I think I have like 6 million, 8 million left, which is, you know, usually I keep it around 10 million. So, and I don't know. I have like the ability to do a third weekly boss because right now I need to do fire, Natland Dragon and Wanderer. But I have a third one I need to do. I can do, but I don't know which one because I don't particularly need Narwhal or a Pep. Like Narwhal, I have, you know, the stuff here, and I can probably convert some if I need to. And then a Pep, this is already level 9, and so I could use it for these, but I don't really need to know if I want to take those up. I only have 6 million more. I'm so poor. And obviously I need to do Varessa as well, but Varessa needs Pyro Dragon. Malvika needs the Pyro Dragon. Chevrus needs the Narwhal. Eonson needs Arlecchino, so maybe we add Arlecchino in. You know, or we, you know, find somebody else who needs something. Like Venti needs the wolf, but I have 12 of these, so I think we're good. Anyway, Escoffier, I want to take. I don't have any of these. Never mind. I would have leveled this, but I have like none of these, so you know. Anyway, that's weekly recap, I suppose. Yep, while doing this, I guess. As a weekly recap. Next week, again, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do because, like, I don't know. I want to do artifacts to try to get, you know, more damage out of the characters, but I also need to do talents, but that can be done. That can be done really at the same time. So I just don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Definitely not doing any bosses except for weeklies because I don't think we need to. I believe Escoffier, or I believe Eonson is the only character on the 2 teams that needs levels, and I think we have all her bosses. Yeah, we do. So I just need these, but I don't have a boss to farm for those. I probably could craft them, but I don't want to like waste crafting, you know, stuff. So I mean, I can make, you know, that, but if we convert into this, like I have, you know, these, so it's not the greatest. I can't craft any of those. I can craft 8 of these. I can do Dendro. I don't think I'm going to need Dendro stuff very much. I'll see you then on Monday. So have a good weekend.